For nearly 5 years, Mashair Ahmed has worked as a news writer. She says it's more than a job for her. Seeing her work printed in the morning papers in Khartoum gave her a sense of accomplishment. A sense, she says, was taken away a week ago when Sudan's transitional government seized the paper she worked for.
I was working on a news piece when I heard that a decision was made to shut down some media outlets, including the one I worked for. Men in military uniform came in and said we had 30 minutes to take our personal belongings and leave. This is something we were used to under the former regime, but one of the slogans of the new government was freedom. Where is the freedom in banning us from working?
The newspaper is called Al Sudani, and it's one of 4 media outlets the government has seized. The new administration came to power in August after months of anti-government protests led to the military overthrow of President Omar al-Bashir, and after a power-sharing deal between the military and protest leaders. In late November, the government dissolved Bashir's former party and announced that it will seize all its assets and money.
We are not targeting the media outlets because of their editorial lines. The law we use to seize them is based on the law to dismantle assets of the former ruling party and return the state funds that they have used to prop them up. We've gathered information to believe that the outlets have been funded or have received funds from the former regime.
The move has been rejected by the Sudanese Journalists Union, which, along with other unions, was also ordered to disband in December. The International Federation of Journalists has condemned the move, calling it a grave assault on press freedom and the fundamental right of freedom of association. The seizure of media outlets has not only led to accusations the government is cracking down on press freedom, but has also brought in another argument. While Sudan's transitional administration says the move is part of an investigation to find sources of funds, many here, especially other journalists, are asking if the move is even legal. Some say the government should do more to prove its case before taking such actions.
The Caesar decision was based on a decree to dissolve the ruling party, but even using that to halt the work of 2 newspapers and 2 TV stations leaves room for this to be taken as a crackdown on press freedom. The body that issued the decision said that the owners of the media outlets received funds from the Sudanese government, but they didn't give any evidence.
Mashair says she was told her income won't be affected, but she wants to know why she's paying the price of a political move that has prevented her and her colleagues from doing their jobs. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.